Hello everyone, this is a brief review and tutorial of your Canvas course site. In this review and tutorial, I will show you the layout of the site and how to navigate the site. After you log into Canvas, you will choose this course. Once you choose this course, you will arrive on the home page and it will look like this. On this page, you will see a photo of myself as well as a welcome message from me. You will begin this course by watching this Canvas course site tutorial, and it will be located here. Once you do that, you will need to peruse the site using these action buttons and the links on the side menu. And much of the information found on these links are also located by choosing these action buttons. All right, so let's get started. Let's go to Course Overview. In the Course Overview, you will see the course syllabus. There is a course syllabus review, which is where I go over the syllabus for you. And then the syllabus, as well as the calendar summary. And on the calendar summary, you will see the weekly topics as well as the assignments and the due dates. And those will correspond to your weekly modules. You go back to home. Now let's go to About Your Teacher. And this is where you'll find a little bit of information about me. My email address, my office hours, and my preferred method of contact, which is email, Confer Zoom, or chat. And a little bit of information about when I will respond and some background information on me. And then go to the learner modules. This is where you're going to find the bulk of the information that you need. This is where you will spend the majority of your time on this site. So the modules include pages, links, assignments, and so forth. So the first module is the welcome page, and this is basically the information I just showed you, including the welcome page, about your instructor, the syllabus. I've also included questions and instructor contact information here. In other words, if you have a question about an assignment, or a question about the course in general, you can ask that question using the discussion forum, which I'll show you in just a minute, by emailing me through Canvas or directly, or we can set up a meeting through Zoom or chat. I've also included a syllabus by section, so if you don't want to go through the entire syllabus, if you're looking for something specific, if you're looking for a particular policy that I have, then you can just go straight to the section. This matches the full content of the syllabus. I've also provided student services and resources here. Here are writing, research, and tutoring resources, such as the Library Writing Center and the Tutoring Center. Any templates that I have will be here. I have one here that is your source analysis template that you will need to use for your source analysis assignments. Here is the water cooler discussion / questions. This is what I mentioned earlier. If you want to ask a question of the class itself, including me, you can post it here, because sometimes I don't always get to you as quickly as you'd probably like. I generally allow at least 24 hours. So if you have a last minute question, odds are other students may have that question as well and may be able to answer that question. So just go on here and somebody might respond. I also monitor this site and I may respond here as well. But just remember, if it's of a private nature and you don't want anybody else to see it but me, then just email me directly. Here are your weekly modules. I release them 2 at a time. I'm sorry, 2 weeks at a time. And so I have week 1 and week 2 for the next couple of weeks. And each will include an overview of that particular week's topic. And then it will include what you need to do for that week. So let's take a look at the first week, which is introduction. So each week will include your lecture materials, which will generally include it will generally include a recorded lecture along with any other materials that I want you to read. Or sometimes I talk about sources within the lecture, so it might be a particular document or website or podcast that I want you to either listen to or look at. So make sure that you do everything that's under the lecture materials. And then I will provide your assignments along with links to those assignments. So you might have a discussion post, you might have a quiz, you might have an activity. When I say activity, I include discussion posts in that. So discussion posts are part of your activities. So everything that you need to do will be located here along with the due dates. So if we choose the quiz, it takes you right to the quiz, and then you want to choose take the quiz, and of course it gives you the due date, points, etc. And I encourage you to check each of the modules every week, just so you can see what you have to do ahead, and it will make it easier for you to keep up. All right, back to the modules. So after your weekly modules, I have your textbook by section. So if you want to go directly to the section, you can go here. I also will have the sections from the textbook on your modules as well. So I have links to the different sections. So if you have lecture materials and you have to read something for that week, I will have links in the module already for you. But if you just want to go directly to it, you can go here as well. So those are the modules. So let's take a look at the menu links. And some of these are duplicative of what you already saw in the modules. So of course, we've already been to the home link. Here is the announcements. This is where I will state, anything from your assignments have been graded and posted to changes to the course to anything. So be sure that you're checking your announcements. You should receive a notice from Canvas when I've posted announcements, but just always make sure you're keeping up with announcements, because that's where I will state my changes and if there are any changes, and provide information. And here is your syllabus. I've already showed you your syllabus, but if you want to go straight to the syllabus, this will take you there. It includes the syllabus review as well. Textbook, you may go directly to the textbook. This is where you can see the full textbook at once. This takes you directly to the site where the textbook is located. So there's all sorts of ways to get to the textbook. And it looks like this. With respect to the textbook, you may also download a PDF from that website that I just showed you. So if you don't want to go by section and if you want a full textbook, then you can do that as well. Here are your assignments, but again, those assignments will be in your weekly modules. But if you want to go directly to a specific assignment, you can go to the assignments link. And then here's another way to get to the modules. So you can either choose the module action button that was on the home page, or you can go to the modules using this link. Now here are also the assignments, but they're broken down by the type of assignment, such as discussions, quizzes. So again, the discussions and the quizzes will be in the modules, and you choose the links from the modules. But if you want to go to a specific discussion or a specific quiz, you can use these too. As far as grades, your grades will be entered into the grade book, and they will show up and it'll look something like this. So you should always have a sense of what your grade looks like throughout the course. If you ever have any questions about your grades, please let me know. Here is the chat application, which is one way to communicate with me. The chat operates very much like you would see in a library chat. It's just text. So it's basically akin to texting me. So you can use that to contact me. If you want to set up a meeting through Confer Zoom, we can do that as well. You'll just have to let me know your availability, and then we can figure out a time to set that up. You'll need to make sure you don't need to have as a student, you don't need to have a Confer Zoom account, but you will need to be able to access a webcam. And here are some other links if you would like to use them. Office 365, go straight to Google Drive, Follett Discover, which is basically textbooks, Adobe Cloud, a link to financial aid, which I also have in your student resources module. So that is your course site. If you have any questions about this site, if you're having problems navigating this site, please let me know. I don't want you to not be successful in this course because you can't locate your assignments or your materials or uh, anything else. I don't want technology to hinder you. So if you're having problems with links not working or PDFs not working, please let me know, because sometimes links change, website links change, and I don't know that. So if it's fine when I set the site up, then I go with it. But if somehow the site went down or just something's not working, please let me know, because I can't fix it if I don't know about it. So please don't be shy about that. Okay, that ends your review and tutorial of your course site. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns.